It's all good. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast. That took a while. Hey, man, I got short arms.
You got a little T-Rex.
Yeah.
You got that T-Rex action going crazy right now.
This is a podcast where we, hosts, talk about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. Oh, there goes my headband. I am your host, WattsTV.
What's up, y'all?
I'm your host, Keith. Man, wow, I'm just mad it took
Hey,
you
yo.
like that long of a time to put it back on.
And this is the Christmas episode.
Christmas edition. You feel me?
As you can see, we got it, decked out.
Big festive, you know what I'm saying?
Festive as hell,
Big
man.
Garland energy.
Yeah. Yo.
BGE.
BGE.
Yo, Christmas is my favorite holiday, man.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. It should be.
I feel that it should be.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're not, into the religion or anything, like, I understand.
Just go into the vibes if
yeah,
you're not into it. Just
it
like
gives me that warm.
Cheery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, after a fucking year of depression, you're just like, well, damn, it's seasonal depression, so I guess it's just all year round.
Yeah.
I don't know. Clinch on to something. I don't know.
But I don't know, bro. If for some reason fall and just Christmas is just it cures my depression, because I mean you know how everything that I go through, and I take medicine or whatever, that blah blah blah.
You come alive in the fall time?
Yeah, is that a weekend thing?
Yeah.
I take it back. I don't like the fall no more. I take it back. I hate the weekend.
You're not the king of the fall?
I know.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
But I do like the fall, for real. Like, especially, in October. Like, we have traditions. Like, we go to, Halloween hunting and all that. And then after that, we just look forward to...
You go to, what? Halloween hunt?
Halloween hunt. Like...
Oh, I thought
like
you said Halloween hunt.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
you
hunt during... I was like, what type of fucking pastime is this?
Like at Busch Gardens and
yeah,
shit.
the shit that I would never do.
Right. Oh, it's fun, man.
I will not... like I said, I will literally put hands on somebody.
Especially,
Yeah.
I heard about people that take that stuff too seriously.
Come on.
Do.
No,
They do.
So
So
I'm a respond with appropriate action.
So we do that, and then after that it's Thanksgiving, and I also love Thanksgiving just because I'm around so much of my, so much of my family
And food,
dear God.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day after Thanksgiving, it's like instant Christmas.
It's
feeling.
time.
It's time. Music,
Mariah
lights.
Carey.
Oh fucking God, Mariah Carey. Yes, just
I like
Black Friday.
I like the way she been doing her introduction back into the Christmas season. Like have you seen like the little commercial, like on social media, like the post of like it's showing like Christmas, and her head is like sneaking.
Right.
You know what time it is.
I seen
Time
one where
to
she
hear
had
that song for the 1,000th fucking time.
I seen a part of that when she had a bat and was smashing a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, she know what time it is.
It was literally right after Halloween.
Yeah, she know exactly what time it is.
Yeah, did you see all those? There was a bunch of memes that was like, when should I play Silent Night by the Temptations? When is it appropriate? And everybody was like, November 1st.
Pretty much. You really can.
Fucking love that song. But Keith, this season is about giving more so than receiving or whatever. And I did this off camera, but I actually got Keith a gift, and one that he needed too, because boy, you were probably okay with it, but it was pissing me off. This man gets off.
I mean, after Friday, I wasn't okay with
it. This man gets off of work so late, and he has to drive back. He has to take the long way. What's that, like a 40-minute drive?
Like 32. 32, 33, depending on traffic. Then it gets to like 40.
See? I was like, hell no. So since he has to go back and forth, he gets off of work late. I said, I'm going to get this nigga an easy pass. So it's one of the things I got Keith, but it doesn't end there, my guy.
Man, what?
I told you, this holiday is about giving.
What you crumbled up hand?
Hey,
This holiday
man,
is about giving. Take this here. I'm just like, all right, where do you want me to grab it at? Like,
take this here. It's hilarious.
ha! Wow. Thank you.
No problem.
I needed a new
Show the camera.
You sure?
Show the camera. Yeah. Show the
let
camera.
it Yeah, focus in on that. Yeah, you see what edition that is.
So, you know, so you could play it on your new TV or
exactly.
You know,
I'm about to bust this bad open. This bad boy open. Hey, let's go.
I was about to say, hey, boy, you that nigga from Fat Albert. Skibbity boppity bubble buddy. Good Lord.
Mumble mouth, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, thanks, bro.
No problem, man. But look, you did not have to come on this podcast because I got sick of doing it by myself.
I got sick of doing mine by myself.
That's what I'm saying. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna hook Keith up this time because you ain't have to do that. So the fact that you come to my crib every Sunday just so that we can record and take the time out your day. So I appreciate you, dog.
Oh man.
Yeah. But I also never want you to forget that you still a bitch.
Man. I really have no response to that because you just had I felt we had a bond and then you just severed it with some Dollar Tree scissors. So it's like it's not fully cut, but it's like ripped and it's like tethered. So I don't know how to feel.
Really sentimental moments make me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I should probably go to therapy for that.
You really should, especially with that on your head.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Man, yeah, you need help. But I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem, IG.
Like you already know, I already said I was going to get you something too. So
again, I said you don't have to.
Oh, no, it's too late now. You know, pressing my pride now. Yeah. I was already going to do it now.
Man.
And you was like, no, it's okay. You don't have to give me nothing. And then you going to televise this? Oh, yeah. Televise this, yeah.
I didn't even do it for that purpose.
Well,
I just wanted to
You didn't do it for the purpose, but you did it.
Bro, I just wanted to inspire the people to give. That's
you
all.
Inspired me too in that action.
All right, man. Okay, look. So to kick the podcast off, what would you like to do?
Man, you know what? Before you even get to it, I think I already know what I wanted to get into. I want to talk about the fights last night.
I fucking forgot that. I didn't even watch it.
Oh, you do? So do you know about what happened?
Yes.
Okay. Wild. So, last night was basically part 2 of the epic saga of
Jake Paul fighting
versus,
non-boxers.
But he is a mixed martial artist, and this is the second time. So you would think that whatever inaccuracies that he had during the original training for the first fight, he would have fixed upon it and improved, and then boom, we would probably see a different outcome since he is actually Jake Paul is an athlete, but.
Isn't he retired? Does he still fight?
No, I would say probably 2 years ago was when his last. It's recent.
Oh, it's recent?
Yeah, it's more recent than Ben Askren, who's been retired for like 10 years.
Okay.
Or whatever his name is. But yeah, Tyron Woodley, his last fight was like 2 to 3 years ago, I think. And he was a champion right before he finished. So, like I said, he is established within the world of combat. So I would think, like I said, any inaccuracies that he had prepping for the first fight, he would have fixed it, fine-tuned it, and then boom, went out to the second one and then like killed the shit. Honestly, I felt. But nah, it was the other way. 6th round. In the 6th round, a flash knockout. Face to canvas.
Yo.
Motherfucker was licking the damn mat.
Keep in mind, I'm on my phone because I'm looking up something, but I saw the fucking memes, bro. Why are they so fast? Why is the internet so quick?
It's already prepped.
God damn, how is it already prepped?
It's already prepped. They already have it, like, just in case.
Bro, but they had his actual image of him laying on the floor slumped, and they just put it into like different scenes. It was hilarious.
Damn, like, if you watching it on a laptop or any smart device, you can pause it and do a snippet.
That's a good point. But still, I'm like, damn, the fight just ended 10 minutes ago. Y'all niggas quick. Honestly, y'all clap it up for y'all because that's crazy. The memes are hilarious. Somebody posted a meme of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X crying in heaven.
That's horrible. I seen somebody use the snippet from the Breakfast Club interview with Soulja Boy and the Breakfast Club. And he was like he was like Nate Robinson. He copied my whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar. It was like, man, he really did, because I looked at the side by side pictures of like Nate Robinson flat out and then Tyron really flat out. It's like, yo, it's the same thing.
Nigga, did you see the goddamn Muhammad Ali picture right next to Jake Paul's, it pissed me off.
Oh, the Phantom Punch next to him? I didn't see it, but I already can envision what you're talking about.
I'm mad because it was so similar. I was pissed off.
Are you saying Jake Paul is the next one?
No, I'm not saying that. Until I will start giving Jake Paul his props when he fights like actual boxers.
He already got my props. Like
no, he doesn't have my props yet because he needs to fight an actual boxer. Like that's it. Mm-hmm. You need to fight someone who specializes in this shit.
And primarily that, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He does not have my respect yet. He is an athlete. I will give it to him. Mm-hmm. And he has potential, most definitely. But until he fucking fights an actual boxer, that's all I care about. But he's smart. He is fucking smart. Because it's like he's in a win-win situation right now. No matter what he does.
He's getting money.
He's getting money. And no matter what he does, he's going to win. Because he can easily say, bro, I'm not even a boxer like that, you know?
No, he's not going to say that at this point.
Not at this point.
Yeah,
he can't. Not
at
this point.
Too much pride now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but before, like he is in a win-win situation now. But now, I think eventually he's gonna have to fight some real ass boxers, and if he does, that's a wrap.
I heard that he tried.
It'll be a good fight.
I heard that he tried to call out Gervonta Davis.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Keith, why?
Oh yeah, he was saying that, man, that's why your camp is only setting up fights that they know you can win in. It's almost like what was that, Rocky 3?
Rocky 3.
Yeah, Rocky 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, that your camp is like protecting you from like da-da-da. And I'm like, Gervonta Davis a dog. But then he brings up Gervonta's last fight when the person really took him there.
Yeah.
Still lost. Gervonta still won.
Yeah.
But the opponent took him there.
Regardless.
Gervonta's a dog.
Yes. Regardless. And that motherfucker is crazy.
Man's named Gervonta.
Yes. You know what? I just think that
power.
I have a theory.
And aggression in that name.
I have a theory that cocaine leads to overconfidence. Because
you think the man on that snow dust?
Do I think? Shit. Hey, Keith, I've met plenty of cokeheads in my life. Jake Paul is most definitely one of them.
You call him a high functioning?
Yes, most definitely. He is on that shit. Bro, when I saw him, Logan Paul fighting Mayweather, and he was in the crowd, and he was like, he's going to end your career.
Oh, he was piped up.
He's going to end your career.
He was piped up.
God got your ass.
I think that's probably just drinking.
I thought so too, but it was the shaking that I saw. I was like, that's coke. That's it. I know a cocaine when I see it.
That's the coke shake.
That's coke.
Page 1 of the medical book, the coke shake.
Look, and I saw I forgot what the question was exactly, but I was watching like the conference afterwards, and
this last fight?
No. Of Logan Paul talking about fighting Mayweather. And I think Jake asked a question. He was like, yeah, you locked up Mayweather or something like that and blah, blah, blah. And you had him off balance. And the dude that was next to Logan Paul, Logan was like, he's like, oh, really? Did I? He was like, no. No. Yo, I'm telling you, cocaine creates overconfidence.
Well, you know me, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, I know you're not, but I'm the messy one. I'm the one that says whatever I want.
Exactly,
to say.
I'm the one that goes into the boardroom and then they be like, "Hey, man, you got to talk to him." Like, "Hey,
come to the dark side, okay? Start saying wild shit with me, so this podcast can be even more fun."
It is still fun for me.
It's very fun, but still,
yeah, exactly. We have to have. That's what keeps us going. We have to have that duality. We gotta have that.
It is duality. Yeah. Good word.
We can't be both piped up on some shit.
You're right.
Yeah.
I take it back. I need somebody to balance me out.
There you go.
Because
pause.
pause. No, because there was that one. I forgot. There was something that I was gonna say, and you had to rein me back in. I forgot.
I've lost count at this point, man. Hey, but it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
That's the whole point of having people in your circle that care about you, man. But yeah.
So.
I thought you was trying to do like some bro, like you was like. I was like, all right, brother. You done gave me a gift.
The union sign off of Naruto? No.
Damn, I didn't know we finished the tuning exams, man. All right, bro.
I was gonna ask you. So, do you want to get right into the main topic, or do you? There is a wild story that I have for you.
I do also want to stay on this topic a little bit because of the fight before that. It was one that I was like interested in seeing too.
Again, see, I didn't watch it, so I didn't know.
I mean, I didn't.
Did you watch it?
No, of course not. I was hosting a party.
True.
We will talk about that later too.
Okay.
But Frank Gore was fighting Darren Williams.
How'd that go?
Darren Williams was mopping the floor with Frank Gore.
Okay.
I mean, like, I didn't expect it because we all know Frank Gore as this like monster of a running back in his time when he was. I think he was on the 49ers. And then Darren Williams is a basketball player, which of course between the sports, football is the more physical. So you would automatically probably assume that the football player is going to,
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No. Because at the end of the day, all that it comes down to is that who's more prepared. Neither of these two have real boxing backgrounds.
No, neither of them do. But I'm just talking about as far as the physicality, who can really take it there.
It makes no difference because football is a different sport. You aren't using your fists. You aren't using. I mean, you're using footwork for sure.
Footwork,
but you are not incorporating your fist into this. It's a whole.
It's basketball.
It's a whole different. Yeah, I said both of them.
But I'm just. But you get what I'm getting at, right? As far as the physicality,
you would
being
just
able to
so you're saying as a regular Joe Schmo, you would just assume, oh, you're a football player.
Yeah, you would assume. That's what I'm saying.
I understand.
But just as you were like going into detail with saying, Darren Williams just had a better plan and just had obviously a better camp. Because oh my God, he was pushing.
Yeah,
pushed Frank Gore out the ring and uppercutting him out while he was on the way out too. There was a freeze frame. Did you see the freeze frame?
Oh no! Please let me see.
You can probably post this on there on the story too. Well, not on the story, fucking on the recording.
On the recording,
yes.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to remember. I'm gonna most definitely have to write that shit down because sometimes I just forget to post things like in the actual video. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my notes right now, actually, because we talk about so much shit, bro. Sometimes stuff just gets lost in translation, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure. Man.
All right, let's see.
Like,
ooh!
And then look at his face.
Yo, send that to me. Send that to me.
It's crazy. You wanna talk about pain? That's that look when you're like, man, what do you got in his gloves?
Oh my man, he got center blocks in his gloves.
Did you check this man thoroughly?
Hilarious.
I don't think you did. I felt a little bit of iron.
Did you send that to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Good.
It's wild, man.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, that's it, that went the distance. Darren Williams won, and I'm not going to stay too much longer on this topic, but you know how a lot of people, either if they are professional boxers or if they're just regular Joe Smo that won a fight, after the fight, if you won, you're on a high.
Yeah.
You have that, what is it? That adrenaline. You have that, I can conquer anything, any I can fight anybody in the world, et cetera, et cetera. When they interviewed him and it was like, what's next? Like, would you plan to do this again? Darren was honest. He's like, I'm gonna sit my old dumb ass down. He said, look,
the best response ever.
I'm gonna leave this to the professionals. Training camp was cool and everything. Thought I had a decent hand, but then when you get in here and get touched, then things start to change a little bit. This isn't for me.
Yeah, hey man, that is an honest answer. All right, that is a very honest answer because let me tell you, it is very hard for a man to be like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah, the bravado.
Jake Paul, you next.
Yeah,
blah blah blah. He got a little money in his pocket too. It takes a big man to be like, no, I'm done.
I mean, like
that was my last one.
Yeah, this man's like, no, this was stupid for me to even do in the first place. I'm not doing it again.
Hey, like we were just talking about earlier, honesty is the best policy. Bro.
Honesty is the best fucking policy.
Hey, that's what's up. But shout out to them.
All right, man. What topics do you got, man?
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna just mention this really quick. I'm not gonna talk about this too much because obviously I'm a big person of not spoiling shit. If you guys have not watched SpiderMan, please, Keith hasn't watched it yet either. He's going.
I'm going.
But please watch Spider-Man. It is so hard for a movie for the third movie to be better than the first and second. It is better than the first and second.
Of Tom Holland's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, better than the other ones too. Come on. I mean, it's
the way it sounded like it sounds like it. So yeah,
come on.
right.
It's tough. But you being a Spider-Man fan, you are especially going to enjoy.
Am I really a Spider-Man fan? I'm just
of the movies.
I'm just knowledgeable. I wouldn't say of.
You're not a fan of the movies?
I mean, like, I don't know. When I hear the word fan,
you're a Marvel fan. Let me as a Marvel fan, you are going to enjoy it because you're knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So you're going to enjoy it.
Okay.
There you go. But yeah, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. You know, I mean, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, clearly, you know.
Yeah.
What did that gamer review? You know what it's like to be the swagger of a
the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
The exaggerated swagger, man. That's crazy.
You gotta say it right. But real quick, I just wanted to tell you about this story because honestly, I saw this before the movie started. Started showing because I just opened up my phone real quick. I said, "What the fuck did I just?"
Which
read?
I've been avoiding, like Twitter mainly because Twitter I've heard is been spoiling.
Yes, please don't.
Yeah.
So listen to this headline: Monkeys kill 250 dogs as an act of revenge in India.
As an act of revenge. You said 250?
Monkeys kill 250 dogs as an act of revenge in India.
Only thing I can think of is that scene from the Boondocks. What did these niggas do to make them so mad? I really want to know how this started.
All right, so listen to this. The angry primates dragged approximately 250 dogs to the top of several buildings and trees in Maharashtra. I don't know how to pronounce that. Some district after learning one of their infants was killed in a dog attack. According to the New York Post, the revenge killing started over a month ago and haven't stopped since. Locals at
it's not funny, but wow.
Locals at Lavul Village also noted that the monkeys are also targeting small children if they cannot locate any dogs to kill. As a result of the massive killings, the village forest department was contacted by locals to resolve the issue. What the fuck are you supposed to bargain with monkeys? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, about the delegation. We don't need no deliberation. We are angry.
Unfortunately, the officers were not able to capture the monkeys.
No surprise.
They're fucking monkeys. What, you gonna put them in cuffs?
Arms gonna slip right out.
Okay, so the fact that they would take them to high buildings and then drop them is fucking wild.
And like animals are really fucking smart.
This is monkeys are close to us, so that's even scarier.
Yeah, you didn't know they had mob ties? Yes.
Apparently they're able to hold grudges. Like
do you know what type of monkey it is?
No, it didn't say. It did not say, but whatever it is, they're in India.
Okay.
But 250?
Yeah, man.
And they have a lot of stray dogs in India.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
you're not seeing some of them anymore.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like I was saying, animals are really smart. Like you heard of golden eagle, right?
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
But you know what they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know, golden eagles, what they do, it's a bird, of course. It picks up a goat. It then all the way up to the highest part of the mountain. It then drops it. A live goat drops it.
It's pretty fucked up.
So they were like, they really had a calculated plan on this.
Yeah. Can you imagine monkeys just sitting around in a circle and like
just like whoa. This is wild.
Yo, the sound effect was perfect. Oh my gosh! And then at the end, at the end of the sound effect, they all start clapping.
Yo, crazy. I don't even know how that shows you how wild this year has been. Like to the point we're worried about what's in the air. We're worried about what's in space, and we're worried about monkeys and activating their revenge gene. Like, What?
Hey man, I didn't even know revenge was possible in animals.
You didn't think so?
No.
That's why you ever like been around a cat? I know you don't like cats, but you've been around a cat and you accidentally like did something, or just a dog or an animal and something. You actually did something a little bit too hard or a little bit too rough, and they follow you after that.
I guess you have a point.
They remember that shit.
I guess you have a point. Yeah. I just never gave it much thought. But the act of a monkey, like just having just these vengeful thoughts is just so funny to me. It's so wild.
Yeah,
I mean, R.I.P. to the dogs.
They're like, yo, first I'm gonna get this fucking banana off the tree. Next, I'm killing the motherfucker today.
God damn, man. Hey, y'all stay away from these monkeys out here, all right?
So what do you do?
What do you mean?
What I want to know, what would you do in that situation? Boom, you just finished working all day. You get home, you talking to your wife, your kids, and that, et cetera, et cetera. You don't have a dog, but your kid fancy the neighborhood stray that will come around, and all of a sudden you don't see him anymore. Your kid is upset. It's kind of sad. You go into the news or on the radio, and then you hear about what has been happening, and then you also hear that they're also targeting smaller children, probably babies to 5-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
What would your response be the next day? Like, what would you do? Like, as far as keeping things in the house, okay, and then if for a situation, asking you two questions for that, and then if there's a situation when you see, I don't know, 30 monkeys just rolling down your street, like.
Bro, it's very hard to say, but I might have to give my child a 9, bro. If you walking home by yourself,
I might have to give my child away. I don't want those problems. That's what I thought. I was like, whoa, Father of the Year award. Go ahead.
No, I might have to get my child a 9mm or something, man. But you know what? If we were walking together and I see just a gang of 30 monkeys, they pull up on their motorcycles and they skirt and they in the leather jackets and they block you with their helmets and they say, "What you doing, boy?"
Start revving
and they start, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna keep some bananas on deck because they sound reasonable. Like maybe I can reason with them. Hey man, I give you this banana if you go away. If you leave me alone and you skirt off.
So now you became their bitch. They just know that every time they pull up, you better have this banana. Hey, on the 1st and the 15th.
It's better for them to look for bananas than it is for my children.
But damn, the banana shortage though.
There's a banana shortage?
Saying,
we can't win.
I'm just saying.
Wait, did you know chicken tenders are going extinct?
Yeah.
Chicken, I can't get no fucking silicone. Don't ask me what I need silicone for, but still. Everything
for your
is
computers,
short.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alcohol, there's a shortage on everything.
Alcohol.
Damn. Yes. I didn't even know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't know. You drink more than I do. But yes. We get into something else. But wow, yeah, that headline, I read that in the movie theater. I started dying laughing because I said, "What the fuck did I just read?" Woo!
Because you never would have thought anything like this would have happened except on a low budget sci-fi movie.
Right. I'm like, what the fuck?
Which actually was a movie.
Planet of the Apes. I said the Planet of the Mapes.
The Mapes.
Yeah.
Yo, that sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
But no, a long time ago. We're off topic. We're going to get back on topic later. We're going to go into the next thing. But a long time ago, when I was younger, you watched the channel Sci-Fi. So there was a movie about this baboon, these smart ass, angry ass baboons because they were genetically engineered. And I remember this scene when one of the protagonists was in a boxing match with the damn baboon.
A boxing match?
Yeah, basically. Of course not.
Did they have on gloves?
No, not exactly. But the way the camera cuts was showing, it was showing his punch and it was showing them baboons. I will never forget that. So the fact that you said that, I'm like, wow. That's why I was like, what type of monkey is it?
Yeah.
Well, baboon isn't really a monkey. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, they're all monkeys.
They're all primates, but they're not monkeys because monkeys have tails.
Wait.
A gorilla is a primate.
Gorilla's a primate, but do chimps have tails?
Chimpanzees?
Yeah,
no.
Chimpanzees do not have tails.
Because that's the abbreviation.
Right. Okay. All right, let's go. This is
I do this Animal Planet shit.
Getting way too deep. All right, so for the main topic
Do we have a main topic?
Yeah,
for the next topic? I don't know.
I would say this is the main topic, probably because we're going to spend the rest of the time talking about it. I don't know, and it's probably going to be in the title. I'm sure, but Big Sean was on Drink Champs, and for those of you who do not know, Kanye was one of the biggest guests on Drink Champs. The biggest guest on Drink Champs this year, and he went on about like a month ago or so. Yeah, about a month ago, and this man basically said he was bashing Big Sean, said that the worst thing that he did was sign Big Sean.
We had a video about that,
and yeah, we talked about it on the podcast, and obviously I felt a certain way about it because I am a Big Sean fan, and me being as knowledgeable about music as I am, I know that's bullshit because no other artist has done what he has done on good music. So yeah, Big Sean had a lot to say about it. Keith, what were your thoughts?
First off, me being in my profession, like my concentration of like college was
mass comm.
Mm-hmm. So in certain classes, we would talk about interview tactics or how to interview people, et cetera, et cetera.
I already know where you're going with this.
So Noriega is a legend in both podcast industry and of course hip hop culture and just anything else with his name around, he's a legend in it.
Yeah, look at he giving him compliments before he just.
That's how you know somebody's about to say some fucked up shit when they bring him shit ever since preschool. Hey man, I remember you always came on time. You studied and everything, but boy, did you smelled bad, boy. You just didn't shower. No, all that stuff. But you know, he is. I don't think he's the best interviewer.
He's
and
horrible.
It's like, and I'm not saying that because he does have just because he has access to a lot of high value names doesn't mean how he handles it is always like, I guess you could say, by the book. And what I mean by that, normally in an interviews scenario, I've interviewed people on my previous podcast.
Same.
What you do is they're your guests. You ask them a question. You shut the fuck up and let them talk. And then after they finish, then you propose a question, or if it's a very serious topic that you felt that you needed to interject to get like a little bit of clearer understanding on your end, you either still wait till they finish their thought, or you say you do a brief interjection. Normally that happens probably at the most it should be 3 times. I feel it should be 3 times. Every single time Big Sean was answering the question, he just kept interjecting, asking, like going into
fucking time.
And I was just getting annoyed, and I could tell Big Sean was like, he was keeping it cool, but you can like tell some of his responses. He was just like, "All right, man."
Yeah, and he was drinking too, so that didn't help.
Oh no, that just increased the level of annoyance.
So yeah, and I know that the show is called Drink Champs.
Yes,
but.
Which you cannot watch unless you're drinking. Trust me. I mean, like you can, but it's just not as fun.
But after this man said, "I'm not taking another shot." No, take another shot. I don't want another. Take another shot. I don't want another shot. He said that like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to get like certain points off. But anyway, yeah. Nori, he's a horrible interviewer. That's all you had to say. He's horrible. I agree with everything you said, but he's fucking trash. That's it. So far as an interviewer, he just needs to let people talk. Like you said, you just need to let people talk. That's it. But and what I will say is that he is his questions weren't bad.
Questions weren't bad.
It's
it was just
the
frequency or the timing of when the questions were asked.
Right.
Because I don't. Within the last couple of episodes, I've noticed it because I remember in the past when I seen him interview DMX, I seen him interviewed.
Those weren't as bad.
He was not interjecting as much.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he needs to stop drinking as much because I feel like he talks too much. Maybe I don't know.
He got drunker then.
Maybe I don't know. But let's get into the meat and potatoes.
I do want some.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I know.
All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. All right. So the biggest thing,
Stop saying it.
the biggest thing about this entire interview was obviously Big Sean's response to Kanye West. And him saying that, you know, that him signing Big Sean was one of the worst decisions that he's ever made. So I don't even know where to start because there was a lot. First of all, Big Sean did say that at first he thought it was funny, and then he took it personal.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things that bothered me about this situation is that people were automatically like saying, oh yeah, his boy ain't ride for him or that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's like, of course Kanye should feel a certain way. I didn't say shit because I'm like, that doesn't even sound like Big Sean's character.
Right.
Like Big Sean, when have you ever heard of Sean being like in some sort of like scandal or him saying something that he shouldn't have or anything like that? Never, right?
I don't fuck with you. That was literally it.
That was literally it, and that was minuscule compared to the shit some of these other celebrities go through.
Definitely compared to those shit.
Exactly. So I was like, I shut up because I said that does not sound right at all.
Yeah.
And this
and we don't even know him.
And I don't know him personally. So this also let me know that I'm gonna choose my words carefully here, that Kanye has more issues than what, or matter of fact, no. This confirms, I feel this confirms that Kanye is most definitely bipolar. He said it himself. He was diagnosed to being bipolar, right? So he did the interview the day before he was with Sean at Sunday service.
Yeah. He
did their interview, said all that shit about Big Sean, which is some snake shit, especially if we supposed to be boys, right? And then at the day after he did the interview, he texted him and he said, I want to meet with you and your mom so that we can begin healing.
On both ends.
On both ends. Nigga, what the fuck are you even talking about right now? I didn't, like...
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
And another issue for me that I had, this man, Drake, the man that was constantly coming at Ye, like 24/7, if it was subliminals or whatever.
Yeah.
He was bigging him up, but your boy Big Sean, who you had successful songs with, and he ate off of Big Sean most definitely.
Well, yeah. Once I found out, like, what was it, Blessings, that he wrote this verse and when he wasn't originally supposed to even be on the song.
Yes.
So, like, Big Sean said this.
Yes, most definitely. So it just blew my mind because I'm just like, what kind of person are you? Like, I don't understand it, because if you are going to, my whole point is, if you are going to humiliate me in public, don't do that shit. Don't apologize in private and try to heal in private. Like, you feel me?
So you're saying the humiliation should just be as loud? Like, I think Charlamagne says shit like that. The apology should be as loud as the humiliation.
Exactly, and it should be, because what the fuck, he said his first single was ass. Like, that's the only type of music that Big Sean makes. Big Sean has made music he makes all different types of songs, right? And again, he's one of my favorite artists. He's made music for me that helped me with my life. Yeah. I decided it helped me through college, bro. Matter of fact, I still have the picture that he commented on. Yeah, like that shit helped me. So he was like, why would you name your song? Why would that be your single? Just ass. He said, you want people to sing that? And he was like, bro, Kanye made more money on that song than I did, but he was trying to humiliate me. So
one thing that I get out of this too is, damn, Kanye owes a lot of motherfuckers money.
Yes, he does. Beans.
I don't know. I think he paid him.
He paid him?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, you can go ahead and hit the applause on
that.
I think he paid him.
Shout out to Beans.
So now we'll go through that litigation with Big Sean, which, hopefully gets ironed out within the next, I don't know how long that shit takes.
I have no idea.
But hopefully within the next year. But I feel with both like on this interview, what Nori and Sean was saying, because as a man on the situation, you're like, this is somebody that you looked up to.
Yeah.
That's like so I'm gonna dive into some personal shit. So that's like a couple years ago, like probably 6 or 5 years ago. My car broke down when I moved to Richmond, and it was a very tough time for me, and I had this job that was in a different city, and etc. This guy, he drove me to work a couple times, and it was at not the best of hours. It was like in the morning, like 6 in the morning, and he already lived 30 minutes away, so 5:30 he had to be on the road to come get me. Well, 5 o'clock he had to be on the road to get me to be there on time and stuff like that. That would be like me, for some reason, going on Instagram Live or something like that, just saying like, because he just didn't. I invited him out and he just decided not to go out or something like that. Say it's like 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row. That's like me just saying, "Oh man, this guy doesn't care about me" and shit like that. Like, yo, fuck him. The worst thing I ever did was just got to know, like, became cool with him and shit. That's kind of similar to that. That's what I'm saying. So I get what Big Sean is saying. Like, what, dog? I upped you. Like you were somebody I cared about. Everything. But then I also get Nori's side as the, of course. Not saying he is, but the things that he was saying was as if a 80-year-old person was looking back on their life and things they could have done different about apologizing. Well, not apologizing, but addressing the issue straight up and then being able to get that off your chest and possibly forgive.
Right.
So I get both ends, but those scenarios are completely reliant on that other party on how they're going to accept it. And Sean said in the past on smaller issues, to medium-sized issues that he's brought up things like in mass text or just like trying to get to the bottom of like certain issues that or problems that Kanye and him have had. And then he said, like in the past, Kanye literally said this text is too long and stuff like that, which is something that I agree that he had said, because in the interview with Nori that Kanye had, he said he doesn't go into contracts that's more than a page.
Right. Stupid, but whatever.
So, I don't know.
So, one of the things that I don't even know where to go with this, but because there's just so much, bro. Mm-hmm. Like there was actually a lot to unpack in that interview, but one of the things that I guess that pissed Kanye off to the point where he would just say anything about Sean was the fact that he said he endorsed Big Sean endorsed the Democrats or blah blah blah. Which when he said that, I said, because I follow Sean on
that's your guy.
Yeah, that's my guy. I follow him on social media. I've never, ever seen this nigga post anything political at all. So I said, when the fuck did he endorse anybody? So I actually did research like after the Kanye interview, and there was actually an article of him like bigging up Kanye.
Yeah, he said in the interview as well that he was one of the first people that tweeted it. And I remember seeing the tweet. I just didn't know who tweeted it.
Yes, he tweeted Kanye for president after he won the that MTV award for One Man Can Change the World.
Yeah.
With, ironically enough, like you said, with John Legend. So, I mean, I don't know, man. This shit is kind of ridiculous. So, one of the bigger issues, this is what I found very interesting. So, there were a lot of issues. So you were talking about the money side at one point, just to clear that up for you guys. So
$6 million.
It is apparently it's been reported, or not reported. Big Sean said it. He said it himself. Good Music owes him $6 million, right? Like he audited the company, and there was some M's that were missing, and he was like, "Bro, Ye got billions. I don't. Like, I could actually use that money." That would be a huge difference. Like, you could be changing somebody's life.
Yeah, he's working on venture capital stuff.
Yeah,
and,
he's been. He built a movie theater in Detroit, which I did not know there were no fucking movie theaters in Detroit.
Isn't that the capital of Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not fucking know that. Makes sense. I can see why they aren't, but I can see why they aren't. But still, that was wild to me. He was like, bro, there were no fucking movie theaters. So. I mean, that was dope. But one thing that I found interesting is Big Sean basically pointed out Kanye's obsession with Drake. And he does. He has a real obsession with Drake. And it's fucking weird at this point. And apparently, Sean and Ye had issues going way back to Dark Sky Paradise with Blessings. Which is...
Complications began to arise.
Yeah. So that tripped me out. So... Sean told the story. He said he finished Blessings with Drake. The song was done, and he said that was the last song, and he was turning in his album. They have a deadline or whatever.
Yeah.
But Ye insisted. He said, "No, I gotta get on this track."
Like, bro, I gotta put this in the next like 5-10 hours.
Exactly. He's like, no, I gotta get on this track. And I'm sure in Sean's mind, he's probably like, nigga, why? Like, you're already on
two of the songs.
Yeah.
Of the album.
So like, why? I don't understand. But yeah, and apparently Kanye didn't get the verse in on time. So he turned.
I thought he did.
No, he didn't get the verse in on time. So he had to Sean basically had to turn in the album. And the verse came later because if you think about it, it makes sense because Ye was on the Blessings remix and not the original song because the remix wasn't even on the original album. It's not. I got it on vinyl. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But
Trust
yeah,
me, I know.
but yeah, he was on the remix. So apparently Ye took that to heart for some reason after he told him. And keep in mind, Big Sean helped him write his verse so that he can get it in on time, even though he's
just appease someone he looked up to. Like, all right, man, I don't see why you really want to do this, but look, I'm gonna just bite the bullet and be like, all right, well, let's see what you got. Oh, well, you're taking a little bit long. Okay, let me see what I can do to help you out with this.
Exactly. And sidebar, we also need to give Sean his flowers because apparently I didn't even notice until recently he writes a lot of songs for artists that we didn't even know of.
That's what's so interesting about the music
industry.
Yeah, like you didn't know because a lot of songs that are popping are songs that R. Kelly wrote.
Yes, that doesn't surprise me actually. The only thing that surprised me about that situation, this nigga could not fucking write. So I was like, oh.
Like, so did he have like a writer for him to write? Was he just talking and then somebody was like, yeah.
He could not read or write. So I'm like, how the fuck? He just had, say whatever you want about him, but his musical brain is crazy. Anyway.
But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is you'd be surprised on who are actually writing the songs. Like Drake wrote "Unthinkable" by Alicia Keys.
Most definitely, yeah, and he was doing vocals on that shit too. I love that song.
Vocals?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
you can hear him in the background. But anyway, so for example, you like Silk Sonic's album, right?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, who didn't? It's an amazing fucking album. It's my favorite album of the year, honestly. Mm-hmm. You know the song "Fly As Me"?
I didn't like that song that much, but yeah.
Yeah, Sean helped write it.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's just random.
Really?
I actually do like that song. I mean, it's not one of my favorites off of the album, but he helped write it. And because when I was looking at the credit, I said Sean Anderson.
Yeah, where do you find the credits at?
Oh, you could look it up.
Okay.
Because I was curious. Because Silk Sonic's album musically, it sounds crazy. Yeah. Like it's way too perfect for me. So I was
who collaborated, who worked in this.
So I was like, who the fuck helped with this? So. Yeah, I did some research. But anyway, going back to the main topic. So apparently that's the whole Blessing situation. That's where things start to get murky. And Big Sean said that people would tell him the story when he didn't even tell anybody the story about how that song, came to be and how Ye didn't get the verse in on time or whatever. And people would be like, damn, man, why you ain't let Ye on the verse and blah, blah, blah. He was like, why the fuck do you know about this?
Right.
So what does that mean, Keith? That means Kanye has a problem and he's telling people that he has a problem with Big Sean instead of going to Big Sean and saying, hey man, I didn't like this, that, blah, third, blah, blah, blah. So he was doing some bitch shit and talking on the side, which I find very ironic because Nori was basically preaching saying you need to talk to him. So why didn't Kanye talk to Big Sean about Blessing instead of talking to other people first? You feel me?
Well, I feel that he's saying that he needs to go talk to him because he's looking at Big Sean right now saying that you need to have that conversation with him. Right. Because he is the guest.
Yeah.
So he's just focusing on the things that he can do.
But you understand my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no one else on Good Music who did numbers.
He literally said that.
Yeah, he said it. He said no one else. Pusha T is one of the dope lyricists ever. All right, in this generation, love Pusha T. Mm-hmm. But you know what he's gonna talk about? Drugs. His name is Pusha T. Like he's gonna talk about drugs. That's all he talks about. This man has never had a #1 album. His albums never went platinum, as far as what I know. And I was
highly appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I love Pusha T. I love good music. That's why when I hear these things, I was like, oh damn, this breaks my heart. Because
he was saying shit on the first not the first, but when Kanye's interview came out, you were talking about like JID or something. Was JID part of Good? I don't know. You were saying you was naming a bunch of artists that were in Good Music that you fucked with, but you just haven't heard from anything about them because they haven't been doing anything.
Tiana Taylor, Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi.
Oh yeah, with Sci-Hi. Cudi left a long time ago.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else? Common was on Good Music. I don't think he is anymore. He might be. I don't know. I don't know. John Legend, he left, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Consequence ain't do shit for Good Music, really. So it was only Sean.
Yeah.
And Sean had hits.
Was like, Yeah, I'm like the only one here holding it down for him.
Yeah. So he was like, yo.
I'm really surprised Sean hasn't gone independent.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but
take the Chance the Rapper route.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think he has so many good relationships with Rock Nation, and he said it himself. He said, Jay is very involved in like the managing process.
Rock Nation, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, if there is a label to sign to, I'll probably sign to Rock Nation too. Just because I feel like it's more secure, and I find this very, very interesting. So he talked about his manager, Jay Brown, right?
Yeah. Jay
Brown is an associate of both Ye and Jay-Z. All right. If you don't remember, in Kanye's song Big Brother, when he was basically it was basically like an apology to Jay-Z of how he didn't thank him during the Grammys or whatever and blah blah blah.
No, I don't remember that.
My big brother was Big's brother, used to be Ye and Big's brother.
I don't remember that.
On College Dropout? I mean, not College Dropout. I mean, on Graduation?
I really don't remember that. There's only a few songs I remember off Graduation.
Get the fuck out of here. Why?
I am not here to be ostracized.
I'm not. Hold up.
I just want to get that.
Hold up. I'm not ostracizing you. I'm just saying, like, that was the last track on the album. You really don't remember that song?
No, because my biggest part was just literally "Good Morning." That was my favorite one, and I stick with it.
This song.
Stadium status.
Dun, dun,
Okay, I remember the beat.
Okay, all right.
I just haven't.
Right. I okay, fair. But so in the song, he was basically saying how I forgot what the topic was exactly, but he was saying that he told Jay Brown something first, and he should have told Jay-Z. So Jay Brown went to Jay and told him, so things got really murky, but between the two.
So Jay Brown didn't correctly relay the message, or didn't relay the message.
He did relay the message, but I don't think Ye wanted him to relay the message. That's neither here nor there, I don't think. But
I'm about to say this is the second time
right.
Jay Brown fought because Noriega said, "Hey, when I tried to." Okay, go
right,
on.
Right. But the fact is that they both, like, he is an associate of Ye. The fact that Jay Brown was like, you need to audit Good Music. You ain't do that shit yet.
Wow. So it's like,
yeah,
man, it's like murky.
Exactly. So the fact that he told Big Sean to audit them. I mean, I think that should be a common practice anyway, just to make sure you're getting all of the money that you should be getting.
Yeah.
And Sean assumed, so it's I think it's Universal and then Good Music. I think Good Music is under Universal, if I'm not mistaken. So Big Sean originally thought Universal was keeping his money. But it turns out that Universal paid out the money
to
Good Music. So he was like, okay, so where's my fucking money? Mm-hmm. And I would be upset too if I'm doing all of this for you, like for the label, and I'm loyal to a fault.
Mm-hmm. And then especially when Kanye said that he was going to give all of the artists their masters.
Right. So, and he was like, that would help me out a lot.
Which I really didn't know masters were. I mean, I knew masters were important, but of course I'm not. You're more of a music aficionado than I am. I don't know anything about Mask. I never had a conversation with someone, but I didn't know it was that big of a deal. That's why everybody bigged up Prince.
Yeah.
Of that. And at that time period, he was already ahead of the game of what was really important.
Bro, it's so important you own.
So what is that? So when you have your masters, basically all the money that was originally profited in the past goes to you?
Yes. Everything. It's so
and going forward.
Yes, it's so important that you own your masters. If I'm not,
keyword master, you own your
exactly. So if
that's so racist. Like, they should really change that ownership. You just say ownership.
So if I'm not mistaken, I believe
we should really change that.
I know. I agree. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Dame Dash still owns some of Jay-Z's masters. It might be Reasonable Doubt in the Blueprint, if I'm not mistaken. Not too sure. It might be more.
Okay.
But Keith, it's so fucking important. But yeah, man, this whole situation is crazy, and I felt bad for him because he said he felt humiliated, and because people,
you know, because I'm saying, like, Detroit niggas, they don't play about respect, or they don't play about taking your respect. So him being just held to the high esteem that I'm sure he is in his home city, probably just the state of Michigan whatsoever,
right?
For him to come back home or just to have conversations with like childhood friends and stuff like that. They're like, yo, you really like letting him do this?
Talk crazy. Yeah.
And then you have to somehow protect him.
Yeah.
Protect your guy by saying, nah, he's just tripping and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that settled out. You know me. But you know what I'm saying? That's like the girlfriend who hangs out with her girls and then they're like, yo, you still with him? He cheats on you every time. It's like, no, he can, you know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, man. But honestly, it made me realize what kind of person Ye is, and I still like Kanye, of course, especially his old shit.
You know, you like his music.
I like his music.
As a person, you probably don't.
As a person, I really don't, because that's some bitch shit. Keith, if I ever have a problem with you, I'm going to go to the source. I'm going to go to you.
Yeah, that's literally what I told one of my friends on the situation. I was like, hey, if there's ever a moment where you even hear a glimpse of me possibly even saying something, come to me first, and I'll let you know. I have no reason to hide it. I'll let you know if this is true or not.
Right. And you know me, I'm not. If there's something that I have to say, I'm gonna say it to your face. So as me being a grown man, I can't respect that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's what this is like. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Say what you're gonna say.
No, that was like saying we have a common person that we don't necessarily rock with.
Yeah.
But if people ask me about them, I'm not
Saying
ever talking.
shit.
I'm not ever talking shit about them.
Nope.
Because I don't want any. What is it? False claims on his, for I don't like it if it was the other way around and he's just saying false shit about me.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna just, even though the shit I got to say is true, I'm not gonna say it because why?
I wholeheartedly agree. So yeah, man. I mean, that whole thing just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and we need to give Sean his flowers. Sean has done a lot. Like you said, he started to go off the rails a little bit because yeah. Because
man, he loves him some.
Yeah. So basically,
which is good.
Yeah,
I love love too.
It's great. So Nori basically asked, he was like, so why haven't you pulled him to the side and blah blah blah. He said, bro, it's never the right time.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fuck up the vibe.
Yeah, he said, I'm about the vibe. He said, the last time I was with this nigga, it was Sunday service. So you want me to bring that shit up at Sunday service? Would you bring it up at Sunday service?
Hey, yo, man, praise the Lord, man. Hey, yo. Hey.
Why you came, man?
I know you know what I'm here for, right?
Hey, yo, this nigga good.
I see all those people out there, but I need my money, man. You know what I'm saying? How awkward that is. Like,
why
how do you
grab me like that?
And that's actually the better way to do it. Like, if you try to be cool with it, be like, yeah, man, yeah. Thank you. Hey, man, you know you still owe me that $6 million, right? Yeah, that's a little bit more cringy. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh man, I'd rather you just like.
That's hilarious, bro. I was not expecting to be grabbed. What the fuck? Nigga, damn. Your strong ass.
That's why I grabbed at the shoulder instead of at the neck.
But yeah, so he basically said he doesn't want to fuck up the vibe or whatever, because whenever he's with him, it's either on some music shit or the opportunity just isn't there.
Yeah.
So
it's not like people just chilling in the living room.
Yeah. So this is where he went off the rails. He was like, bro, if I'm fucking my girl and I'm in the pussy, he said, do you think I want to hear you talk about my mom? And I was like, okay, first of all, I hear what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying.
I agree.
You could have stopped before you went to that scenario.
That's what I'm saying, but also no.
Like, but still, I understand.
I get you. I got you, but also no.
Yeah.
That was a little that was a little much.
That was the shots.
Yeah,
that was
most
the shots.
Definitely. I find it funny how he never wants to talk about Janae. I've seen him in a lot of
but
I guess I wouldn't either. Yeah.
I mean, like, of course, now you're very open and like transparent about your relationship.
Yeah.
Within bounds, but you know,
yeah.
Everybody knows. It's like one of those things that what Kevin Gates would say, what's understood don't need to be explained.
Yeah, true.
You see, that's why when he had like either the ring and then he was like, Nori was like, who got you that ring? Like, who you think? Who you think, man? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like, honestly, you know, that's kind of like me right now. Like, if somebody asks me who I'm talking to or who I'm interested in, I don't know who I'm interested in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow. I mean, like, of course, I don't have that that media history that those two have.
Yeah.
But still, I understand because at the end of the day, he's still a fucking human. He's still a person. He's still like the same thought, not the thought process maybe has like put into a different field, but he still thinks almost similar to the way we did as far as handling everyday shit.
Most definitely. People forget that, man.
Yep.
At the end of the day, everybody's human.
I'm just dropping bars today. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Kanye as a person, man, and it just, in the way that he also said something about, like kind of about like false prophets.
Yeah.
And like,
at the end.
Yeah, and how people like, will praise somebody to the point where like blindly.
And I told you that. I said that in a couple episodes ago. I'm like, yo, like Will Smith and stuff like that. We our problem as a society is that for people who made it to like where we want to go or haven't even dreamed of doing, we have like this false idea on what perfection may be.
Facts.
And then believe they're impervious to any faults.
Right. I hear you. So and it's funny when I heard him talk about false prophets, I was like, J. Cole. Remember he wrote that song about Kanye. That shit
about 2 years ago.
I still bump that shit. That shit is hard as fuck. But yeah, man. Just y'all need to leave Sean alone.
Nobody's bothered.
Actually, some people are. So no matter, this is why
some people that don't have literally a platform or that mass,
Right.
only things
that
you
makes
hear
a
are the good
difference.
things.
Right. So let me give you an example. Right. This man, I think Hollywood Unlocked posted a clip of Big Sean talking. I think it was like an interview over Zoom or some shit. And Big Sean said, "Black women are the closest thing to God." Now, when you hear that, you're like, "Oh, that's nice." Like, oh. I love black women too, so that's cool. I mean, sure, I agree. Why not? So when he said that, so many negative comments. But you don't even date a black woman. Woman, excuse me. But you don't even date a black woman. You don't even do this. You don't like black. You don't like black women. Blah 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 blah. Like
that is a good retort though. You don't even date a black woman. I was like, damn.
I mean, she is. Her dad was black.
She's mixed. Yes.
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 Ah.
Yes.
That was a stupid retort.
So I'm like, what the fuck? This man is really like upping black women. Like you can't.
Oh yeah, her dad was big in the streets. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like you literally found something negative in something positive.
You don't even use turtle wax. You don't. What you get when you go to the grocery store? You don't even get black ice for your car. You probably got minted mango or some shit.
Like damn, I'm taking care of my car.
Yeah,
you know?
like what the fuck you care about what song like that?
That shit really got me. I'm just like, damn, leave Sean alone. And there are some comments that be like, nah, Big Sean corny and this and that, blah blah blah. This nigga is a freestyle aficionado.
I didn't even know he was a battle rapper. He started off.
Yeah.
Because he's never been in a situation where he had to.
Right.
Even on Control, he didn't.
Right. Yeah.
Because Kendrick killed that for everybody.
He didn't know what Kendrick was going to do. if he heard what Kendrick did earlier, I'm sure his verse would have been a little different. But lyrically, if I have to like rank them, of course I will pick Kendrick.
Yeah.
But I'm not sleeping on Big.
Yeah, we're not sleeping on it, but you wouldn't think about it because he has never been put in a position where somebody has literally challenged his lyrical styles.
Yeah. Have you ever heard him freestyle before?
Probably.
Like on Funk Flex?
Yeah, like I can't, of course, recite it, but I have. I think he has a song literally called something freestyle where he was wearing the Bape jacket. He said, I always wanted to drive that whip. I always wanted to fuck that bitch. Thank you, God, I fucked that bitch.
Oh, like, Paradise?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was a freestyle.
I don't know. I think he wrote Paradise. I'm not sure. But he was going off on Paradise.
Oh, that was my favorite Big Sean video.
Really?
When he had because I love Bape.
I love Bape
and like when he had that.
I want a Bape rug in here.
No, I don't want a Bape rug. You already know where you can. I can tell you where you get one. But I wanted the hoodie. I want the hoodie so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like.
Oh, the joint that zip all the way up?
Yeah, that's a shark hoodie or a tiger hoodie. There's like two types of Bape hoodies. I want the zip up all the way up and the one that Lil Wayne had on the Drought, the pink one with the camo.
I love Bape too, man. I hear you. I don't blame you. But man, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Do you have anything else to add? Shout out Big Sean.
Yeah, shout him out for sure.
Yeah.
Bonus part of the episode. Man, hosting is difficult. Hosting is a difficult job to do, and so last night for the first time, I had you can cue the applause up. I had a Christmas party, so. I invited. It was like, of course, for y'all who have probably you've hosted a lot of stuff. The first thought you think of, like, I wonder how many people are really going to come.
Yeah,
that's probably the first thing you think of before you look into, what is needed for the party, because it's contingent on who's actually coming. You don't want to overbuy. You definitely don't want to under.
Right.
So I'm like, man, right now it's probably 16 people. One person. I had an idea they weren't going to come because I don't really talk to them that frequently.
Did he pull mine? Yeah, I'll meet you out there.
Yeah, no, she. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't anything like that, but she was like, cause I asked, hey, are you gonna be in town? Blah blah blah, and I was like, oh, well, if you are, you can come by. So, oh yeah, no, I'm down and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah,
nigga, no, you.
Because then I was looking through my phone, and I was like, I don't even have her number saved. And I was like, yeah, she's not. I was like, I don't even know why I asked. I guess I was just trying to like even up the ratio or whatever.
That's fair.
Because I don't want like. To make the one or two women that were there at the time
feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. And when she was like, yeah, no, I'm not, because you know that you're not gonna hear anything back. A person isn't coming if you don't hear from them that day.
Oh yeah, of course, and they purposely do not hit you up.
So someone just told me, hey, are you going to be coming? Because like I need a head count, and she was like, oh yeah, I actually won't be coming. I was like, all right, yeah, it's cool. Actually, that works out because don't have that many seats. So, and stuff. So that happened, but then those people that did come, like, wow, it was great. I didn't expect that. Like I said, I had a list, but then some people brought some more people, which was cool, and it was all good energy, good vibes. But boy, I try to be the A1 host. As soon as the first two people came in, I was like, hey man, I take your coat. Like I was like that and stuff like that. Then I became like a bartender too. I was like making this drink that I had.
Hey man, you cannot appease everyone. You learn that the hard way.
I know, but still, I wanted to make people feel welcome in my home and stuff. And then I'm also running around the complex, helping people like navigate how to get inside the building and finding them and stuff like that, while also keeping music playing and stuff. Yeah. So I was just like, exhausted inside.
I hear you. Yeah, I've hosted many of parties,
many of events.
It is rough, especially if you are in an area where you can't fuck up anything. Bro,
yeah.
You remember those parties that I threw in the cut? Like, remember the dude had the gun?
Yeah.
So we threw another party there. The second time, dog, I didn't get drunk. Like I was super sober, so I was the one like taking care of everything. Mm-hmm. The walls, Keith, the fucking walls were made out of paper. Pure paper. I swear, the walls were so goddamn thin. If you were to bump up against them, you would probably put a hole in it, nigga. So you can only understand my angst and frustration and panic when I see women upside down twerking on the goddamn wall. Hey, what the fuck you think you doing? I had to knock them off. I said, get the fuck down. One fell. You not gonna twerk on this wall. I have to pay for that shit. And guess what? A hole was put in the goddamn wall. So you know what? Yes.
Wow.
So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
Move the paintings around. Yep. You would never know.
What was that scene from SpongeBob when they had the paint in Mr. Krabs' house?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
So stuff like that, people don't even think about. But
how do you even do that? Like, Shawty just throwing ass on somebody who...
It was like 2 or 3 of them.
And of course, when you a guy, or I don't even know if women get that machismo when they're getting twerked on, but when the guy's getting twerked on, they already have like that, like, I don't know, a certain pheromone is released when you like serious. You're like, yeah, I'm enjoying this right now. Yeah, don't talk to me. How did you like handle that situation with the guy? Like,
so that's the thing. There were no guys. I mean, so not with them at that point. They were just literally showing out and just twerking upside down. Like obviously.
Oh, they were just like doing like there was nobody but them in the wall.
Yes,
Handstands.
handstands.
Got it.
Twerking on the wall.
I'm about to say I feel what you're getting at, but I was about to say if she twerking on a guy like that, I'm
No.
I'm not gonna get away with that.
No. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But now you can understand why I knocked them down.
Yeah, it was
because
like,
they
"Get
were.
your ass off
Yes,
that wall."
they were doing handstands and don't get me wrong. I was like, that's impressive, but also get your ass off.
I enjoy a good handstand, but no.
But also, get the fuck down. So
Yeah.
she put a hole in the wall. I was pissed.
crazy.
There's a lot of the things that you have to worry about. Niggas, guns, more niggas. Jesus Christ. But yours was much smaller, and you had the quality of people that you know are decent. So,
I didn't invite people.
You didn't invite people?
No.
Oh.
I've invited probably like I don't know. I think Chris was there.
Oh no, I'm talking about your party.
Oh, my party.
Your party.
Yeah.
Chris was there though.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I like to. What is it? Surround myself around like-minded individuals or individuals that would like to get to their status or level mentally or financially.
So it was
except for one motherfucker, he was doing the most because I did not invite him. So.
Hey man, sometimes some of them slip through the cracks,
Exactly. You can't stop everything.
You can't stop everything. We not Jesus, but we just can do what we can.
Exactly.
That's all that is.
So I was glad, and then the cleanup party was cool because the cleanup lasted.
Nigga, we
like
did
10
that
minutes.
not even that. I said, damn, Keith, did you even throw anything in here? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad it went well, man, and this is about to be a great week,
Yeah.
Niggas don't have to work as often.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be a week of relaxation. And bro, I like my job, I really do. But if one motherfucker emails me about if they email me with some big ass project or something that's gonna take a long time before Christmas, I'm gonna be hot. Cause I only have 2 days of work, and one of those days
I'm gonna be hot,
bro. One of those days I work at home, so I'm gonna be so pissed off. Do not do that. I pray. But anyway, we already a little bit over. This was a long episode.
Well, we had to give him something because
It's
I don't
Christmas.
know. Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Like, come on now.
But yes,
This is our gift to you.
most definitely. So, guys, we hope that
Here's your gift. Take it.
I did not. Why you act like I was shaking? We hope that you guys have a beautiful Christmas. Enjoy this time with your family. And for those of you who watch us or just listen to us, we really do appreciate you guys. And we cannot wait to keep making content for you in 2022. So again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And again, thank you so much.
He said it. I don't need to say anything else.
All right, y'all. Peace.